Animals like to remain hidden. They like to go where humans can't go. But as living things, we all leave traces and tracks and even shed DNA.
That's dropping straight off, guys. Yep.
And we're suddenly hot on the trail of whatever it is that Russ saw on camera. So we have an opportunity here. I want to find the answers to the unanswered.
You guys notice that there's no sound but the crickets.
Yeah.
The birds, the owls, nothing is moving. You seeing this? This tree right here? That's recent.
Yeah. Is that just deadfall, or is it?
No, it's not deadfall because you see they're still green.
Right.
Something pushed these things over. It's like it's blocking it, isn't it?
Wow.
There are so many obstacles on this trail. It's bizarre.
Does seem strange, doesn't it?
Just seems like a obstacle every 30, 40 feet.
The trail has certainly closed off.
This is definitely not the path of least resistance. As we're going along the trail, there were a lot of obstacles along the way. You know, trunks that were laying right in front of us, having to climb over things. Things that just looked really out of the ordinary and out of place. What in the world?
Yeah, that looks like a do not disturb, doesn't it?
It does. Whoa.
These all look like fresh breaks over here.
Well, this feels contrived right here. This feels like something put it here.
This looks like it's laced.
That's weird.
If you've got an animal like a deer or something running through here, it's gonna get its legs caught up.
So this would make you stop.
Right.
And calculate your next step.
Can we get through there?
Yeah, we can get through. It's tight, though.
What do you got on the other side over there, Mireya?
There's more and more of these
Jeez.
prickly vines on the left. And then it opens up, you guys.
Jesus. We might be getting close, guys.
Close to what?
What the is that?
dude. What is this?
I mean, the forest is just growing through this thing.
This has been long forgotten.
What the Holy
Yeah,
This is what he was drawing.
No way.
He was drawing this fence. We literally walked right into this chain link fence. And it dawns on me that this is what Chris Duncan was describing during his remote viewing session.
I'm getting like this thing. To me, what this usually is some type of fence, like a chain link fence.
He was doing this over and over again.
What is this?
This is one of those specific landmarks that Ronnie was told we would run into before we got to what we're looking for. You can't really ignore that kind of evidence. This is starting to all come together.
I mean, this thing's smack dab in the trail here. This fence, he was drawing this pattern.
There's a wall. There's a boundary out there you can't cross.
And when I saw that, it slammed my mind like, that's what we're looking for. He said there's physical evidence to be found, but it's not gonna be visible. We have to search for it. Hey guys, I got some hair over here.
Oh, look at that.
A lot of hair.
Look how shiny it is.
Where? Right here.
Right here.
Here,
Oh, yeah, you do.
here,
A lot.
and there.
Oh, wow.
We've got quite a few samples here.
Look how long those are, though.
I know. He said there would be physical evidence.
Wow, look at that.
Like a reddish brown.
That hits the mark.
Whoa. And there's some more.
There's a lot more up here still.
Right here, right
Keep your
there.
light there. As soon as I started looking at these hairs, it struck me that these weren't hairs that belonged to bear or deer or any other animal that I could easily recognize from out here. So if this was fur, you would see guard hair, and then you would see like the under fur, because primates, for example, only have one type of hair, and this is one type of hair.
Whoa. It looks like human hair, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mireya,
Yeah.
here. Let's have a look at them right now.
One of the pieces of gear that I carry with me is a very, very small portable microscope. This thing actually connects to my cell phone and allows me to look at a hair, and it magnifies it so large that I can tell if it has a medulla.
2 years ago, anthropologist and Bigfoot researcher Dr. Jeffrey Meldrum provided key information about what type of hair to look for.
With alleged Sasquatch hair, one of the most telling features is the lack of a cellular medulla.
The medulla is the innermost structure of the hair. In species such as Bigfoot, it should be largely absent.
Right now, I can say that there's no medulla present. If there was a medulla, inside that hair, you would see a band going through the middle of that hair, and there's no medulla in there.
So that's promising.
That's really promising,
Wow.
but I'd really want to get this under another scope.
Yeah.
Well, let's secure this evidence and then let's get moving.
Yeah. Bryce, does it look like there's a way to get through to that river?
I don't know.
Whoa, Ronnie,
Yeah?
didn't you mention a bridge?
Yes.
There you are.
Wow.
Holy smoke. The last thing that Chris described was a covered bridge.
What I saw was a covered bridge, but I focus on bridge. Bridge is what's important.
Okay. Look at, and this is all blocked.
There's an entire tree going across the bridge.
Yeah, this is weird.
And here we have this bridge that is covered with trees and branches. This can't be a coincidence. Like, all of the elements are here, guys. Like, everything that Chris was saying is all here. Out of all of our expeditions up until this point, I have never felt so close than how I am feeling right now.
Let's go through, huh?
Let's do it.
Wow.
Hey guys,
What do you got, Russ?
look at the leaves that are turned up in that soil right there in front of you.
Right here?
Yeah. Looks like something's come up through here.
Oh yeah, it sure does. Look at this. It looks like something's been stepping through here. It almost looks like a step ladder going up. See how all of this is turned up? Like something used it almost as stairs?
Oh, most definitely.
Hang on 1 second. Right here. Something's been right through here.
Once we hit the other side of this bridge, we're seeing a division in the evidence. I'm seeing that something literally went up this trail that goes up the hillside, but also, straight in front of us, I see evidence that something has passed through the other way as well.
Guys, there's so much going on. I think we should split up.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Good idea.
Bryce,
Yeah.
why don't you and I head this way?
Let's do it.
And you and Ronnie keep going.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All
You
right,
got
sounds
it.
good.
All right.
Stay in contact.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of the two of us is going the right direction. I'm excited to see where we go.
This looks good, Bryce.
Yeah?
Steep, but good. Oh, watch out. Lots of thorns.
You smell that?
It does stink. It smells like wet dog.
Yeah. I think I just stepped into something here. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Check this out. Look at all these breaks. Look at this. Right here. What the? This is crazy.
You know what? All of those branches look completely woven together. And look here. This is fresh pine.
Right.
And you can see where all the fresh breaks are. Check that out.
Oh, my God.
Look at those branches, Bryce.
Yeah.
Fresh breaks, all in here, and there.
Mireya and I are trekking up this steep ravine. It's soaking wet. When out of nowhere, my foot basically stumbles upon these twigs and branches that are interwoven with each other. What do you think this is?
I mean, frankly, the fact that we're close to the water and you've got this secluded area, I mean, you know how difficult it was for us to get in here? This reminds me of a gorilla nest. Like, this is sort of what they make, these sort of cushiony, leafy type areas that they bed down in at night.
Yeah.
And then you've got the river right there. So this is a really good find.